As always, your legs can be either out straight, or you can have your knees bent with the knees pointing to the ceiling, or if you prefer, you can have your knees out to the sides. But if you do that, just support them with blocks. And bring your arms out to your sides. Turn your palms up towards the ceiling. And turning the palms to the ceiling, it automatically draws your shoulder blades together, which then forces a little bit of a lift in your chest. And just begin to breathe, let the breath settle in. Maybe a few deep breaths in and out. And focus your effort on the exhalation. With every exhalation, let the back body release and let go. Now bring your awareness to your body and scan the body, starting at your toes, moving slowly and mindfully from the feet all the way up to the crown of your head. And as you move through the parts of your body, take note of any place that might be a little cranky, a little sore. And just remember that as we move through the practice, to be gentle and kind to those areas where you may have a little soreness or tightness. Remember, a few weeks ago, we talked about effort and ease. So when moving into postures, it's not about going deep into a posture. It's about being aligned properly and letting your body move into the pose without creating any extra effort. Now begin to focus your awareness on the room that you're in. Notice the parts of the body touching the mat. Feel the pressure of the points of the body touching the mat or props. Feel the temperature in the room. Feel the air as it moves across your bare skin. And then listen to the sounds. Become aware of the sounds that you hear both inside and outside of the room. Bring your awareness to the scent, the taste, the light behind your eyes. Let your tongue float to the roof of your mouth to release your jaw. Let's just squeeze the eyes gently and relax and squeeze your eyes and relax and squeeze and relax. And then lift your eyes up to 12 o'clock. Take them to 3 o'clock, cross to 9 o'clock, and down to 6. And lift them again up to 12. Take them to 9, across to 3, and down to 6. And then let the eyes float back to the center of the socket. And lift the eyes up to 12 o'clock and make circles, beginning and going to the right. Make circles around your eyes. And then pause when you get up to 12 o'clock, and then make circles with your eyes to the left. And if you're wearing glasses, you might want to take them off for a moment or two. Rub your palms together. And bring the base of your palms to rest at your eyes. And just let the weight of your hands rest on your eyes, releasing the tension. And once again, rub your palms together, create some heat between the palms. And then bring your palms to rest on your face. So fingertips at the baseline of your hair, or the scalp line. Hairline is what I'm trying to say. And just let the heat from your palms penetrate the skin on your face. Helping to release some of the tension that we carry. Squinting or furrowing the brow. Keeping the eyes a little squinted. And then release your arms down by your sides. If your knees are out straight, or if your legs are out straight, or your knees are out to the sides, bring your feet flat to the floor. And just gently rock your knees from side to side. And then take your legs long and just point and flex your feet. Slide your heels and tap the backs of your legs. And then pause. And keep a little integrity in your legs by having your toes pointed to the ceiling. Don't overflex your feet though, just have the toes pointing up. And then reach up with your arms and take them all the way behind you. Gently press your heels into the mat as you reach out through the soles of your feet. And then bring your arms down by your sides. Inhale, reach up and take both arms behind you. Stretch through the fingertips. Again, gently press the heels into the mat and press out through the soles of your feet. And exhale, relax, bring the arms down by your side. Take your arms up, reach all the way behind you. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the arms up to the ceiling, far enough in front of your shoulders so that you can see the backs of your hands. And then open and close your hands. And then tuck your thumbs underneath your fingers, make a loose fist and make some circles with your wrists. And pause, go the other way. And then flip your palms up towards the ceiling. And then point the fingers down and wave your hands up and down to open the front and back of your wrists. And then just shake your hands. And then bring your palms together. Interlace your fingers all the way down to the webbing. And then gently turn your palms up. And as you press up, keep a little bend in your elbows. Relax the shoulders. Bring the backs of your hands to your chest. And then press the hands away towards your feet. Bring the backs of your hands to your chest and reach the palms up. Take your folded hands behind you. Press the palms away. Again, press down through your heels and out through the soles of your feet. Release the interlace of your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Hold on to opposite elbows. Let your arms rest behind you or on your forehead. And just take a moment or two here to rest on the mat. Again, maybe scan the body. Notice the parts of the mat touching the parts of the body touching the mat. And then bring the folded arms up and let them hover above your wrists, your ribs. Make circles with your arms. And slide your arms to the left and gaze right. And then slide your arms right, gaze left. Reach your arms to the ceiling with the palms facing one another and shrug your shoulders up and off your mat. And then place them down. And shrug the shoulders up and off. And place them down. And shrug your shoulders up and off. And place them down. Hold on to opposite elbows with your other forearm in front. Lower them down above your ribs. And then make circles again in the other direction. Slide your arms to the right and gaze left. And then slide your arms left and gaze right. And the little trick here, if your right arm is on top, make your circles to the right. If your left arm is on top, make your circles to the left. And then reach your arms up, stretch all the way behind you. Reach out, and then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. One of the men that is in my class on Saturday mornings said, I never know which way I go, which way I should be going. I forget after the one time. So I said, right arm on top, go to the right. Left arm on top, go to the left. The easiest way to remember. With your legs long and just scrunch and spread your toes. And point and flex your feet. Make circles with your ankles. And then go the other way. Bring your big toes together. And then bring the pinky toes to the floor and just windshield wipe your legs in and out. And with your feet about a distance apart, slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. And bend your knees and sit up or roll to one side and come up. And sit the long way on your mat. Have your legs out long. Then just bring your hands to your shins wherever they reach. And think about your neck, your head, and your spine all being in the same line. As we sit here, even though we're not working, we're working. The muscles in your legs are working, the muscles in your back. Just letting them release a little. And then come back up, slide the heels, tap the backs of your legs again. And then hinge forward again. Maybe this time you can go a little bit deeper. Don't push though. Only go if your body lets you go. And then come back up, slide the heels, tap out the backs of the legs. This just helps to warm up the muscles. And then pause and then come forward again. And then come up and take your legs as wide as your mat. And take your blocks. So you may need one or two. You may need one or two on top of one another, end to end. You might need one on its end, one on top flat-wise. Depends upon your own flexibility. So figure out what you need and then come forward and let your forehead rest. And then slide yourself back up. You can set the blocks aside. Windshield wipe your legs. And then bring the right foot in and then the left foot and sit in Sukhasana. And slide forward. Press your palms down, lift up your chest. Walk over to your right thigh and stretch through your left arm. And then walk over to your left thigh and stretch through the right arm. Come back to the middle. Walk yourself up. Bring the feet flat to the floor and rock your knees from side to side. And now cross your left leg and then the right. And slide forward. Press your palms down, lift up your chest. Walk over to your left thigh and reach through the right arm. And then walk over to the right thigh and reach through the left arm. Come back to the middle. Walk yourself up. And take your feet flat to the floor, rock the knees. And then take your feet about hip distance apart with the feet flat on the floor and reach your arms through. Press your fingers down or your palms down into the mat, round your back. Extend your legs and hinge forward. Bend your knees. Reach through, press the fingers down and round your back. And then extend your legs and hinge forward. One more time, bend your knees, reach through, press down, round your back. And extend your legs, this time slide the heels again. And windshield wipe the legs. And then let's come on down onto the mat. So if you have a bolster, if you have a bolster or you're using blankets, bring them up to the top of your mat and maybe put a blanket down underneath your head. And then bring yourself down onto your mat. Have a belt nearby. And as you come down onto your mat, lift your hips up slightly, slide the buttock flesh down towards your heels to lengthen your spine. Walk your hands down towards your feet, and then press your feet and press the lower back into the mat by doing a pelvic tilt. And release, and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release, and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release. Draw your knees into your chest and rock them in and out. And keep your knees hugged in, rock from side to side. Let your knees fall away. Cross the left ankle over the right and make circles to the left. And make circles around your low back and sacrum. And just notice the parts of your body that touch the mat with each rotation. Do they feel the same? Do they feel different? One side a little harder or softer. And then hug your knees in and rock them in and out. And let the knees fall away, recross your ankles. And make circles in the other direction. Again, paying attention to the parts of the body touching the mat. And then uncross your ankles, hold on behind your knees, bring your thighs to your ribs, and just gently rock in and out. And then take your feet flat up to the ceiling. Keep your thighs at your ribs, point and flex your feet. Make circles with your ankles. And then go the other way. Bring the soles of your feet together, hold on to your ankles, and let your elbows rest on your inner thighs. And then bring the feet to the floor and extend your arms and legs, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt, and take a deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides, bring your knees into your chest, rock in and out, and then hold on behind your thighs and extend your legs up. Have them nice and long. And then just bend and straighten. Couple of times, and then extend your right leg up, keep the left thigh at your ribs, and then change, press the left leg up, bring the right thigh in, and switch, and switch, switch, and switch, and switch. So Deb, instead of bending your knee, bring your thigh to your ribs. And keep the legs straight up towards the ceiling. This way. Let's go this way. That's it, but don't bend your knee.
Oh,
Don't bend your knee.
okay.
Okay? And now bring both thighs in towards your ribs, rock from side to side. So it's like you're climbing stairs when you're doing that. Or you're on a stair climber. And then press the legs up. Take them wide and use your hands to bring them in close. Take the legs wide and bring them in. Take your legs wide and bring them in. And then bring both feet to the floor. Take your feet a little wider than hip distance and press your feet, press the back into the mat. And release and rock your knees gently from side to side. And then extend both legs and arms and stretch your body. And then bring the arms down by your sides. Grab your belt. And take your left foot up into the belt. Now, if you have a low back issue, keep your right leg bent, otherwise you can extend the right leg on the mat. And just bring your arms as close, or get your hands close to your foot. And just for a moment, press the arch of your foot up into the belt. Bend and straighten your leg. And then rock your thigh in and out. And just really let it rock so you can let the leg flow. Just let it rock in and out. And then reach the arms up towards the foot again. Put your hands up. Draw your leg towards your face. Bring the belt into your left hand. Right hand to your right hip. Take your right leg just slightly off the belt and off the mat, and exhale your left leg to the left. Make sure your toes are in line with your knee and your hip. And then come back up to the middle. Take the belt into your right hand, left hand out to the T, and let your leg come halfway across the body. Again, notice the foot. Make sure your toes are in line with your knee and your hip. Come back up to the middle. Bend and straighten your leg again. And then take the right foot up into the belt. Bring the left leg down. Press the arch of your right foot into the belt. And bend and straighten. And then just rock the leg in and out. Good. Good with that. And then bring your foot back up to perpendicular. Take the belt into your right hand, bring your left hand to your left hip, and take the left leg slightly off the mat if your leg is extended. And then draw the leg towards your face and exhale the leg out to the right side. Come back up to the middle. Take the belt into your left hand, right hand out to a T. And if your knees are bent, cross the bent knee behind your thigh and exhale, take the leg over to the right, to the left, sorry. Come back up to the middle, bend and straighten the leg. Press the foot up into the belt. Bring both legs into the belt, both feet. Take the feet about hip distance apart. Turn the toes in towards one another and press the edges of your feet into the sides of the belt. Create some space in your hips and the sacrum. And then relax the legs. Take your feet wide and rock from side to side. And then bring the feet to the floor. Extend your arms and your legs. Point your toes to a pelvic tilt. And then bring your left thigh in close. Rock it in and out. Extend the left leg up. Hold on behind your thigh. Press your thigh into your hands and gently draw your hands back against your thigh. Is that concept of isometric muscle activity, where you're not moving, but your muscles are working. Bring the arch of your left foot to your right knee, and then take your left knee over to the right. We'll come back up to the middle, extend your arms and legs. And then bring your right thigh in and rock in and out a couple times. Extend the right leg up. Press the thigh into your hands. Draw back against your thigh with your hands. And bring the arch of your right foot to your left knee. Right hand comes out to a T. And then draw your knee all the way over to the left. Come up to the center, bend both knees, bring the feet to the floor. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Rock your knees from side to side. Take them all the way over to the right. Come up to the middle and take them all the way over to the left. Come back up to the center, extend your arms, extend your legs, point your toes, do a pelvic tilt. And then bring your arms down by your sides, bend your knees, roll to one side, and let's sit up. In fact, we'll take this loose there, Linda. So just come to a seated position. And bring your arms to your sides, and then reach the arms up, and turn your palms and exhale. Reach your arms up, turn your palms and exhale. Inhale, reach up, turn the palms, exhale. Reach across with your left arm, and then come back and reach across, right and back. Reach across and down, press the fingertips down into the floor. And come back and then do the same with the right side. And come back, reach up with your left arm, turn it in towards your ear, bend your elbow, walk the right hand up to your left elbow, stretch your tricep. Good. And then bring the arm across your body to open up the back of your shoulder. And then come back, take the right arm up, turn it in towards your ear, bend your elbow, and stretch your triceps. And then lower the arm down and just bring it across your body. Good. Take your hands to your shins and round your back. Lift your chest and round your back. Lift your chest and round your back. And lift your chest. And then take your legs out wide. And roll the thigh flesh down towards the floor. And walk yourself forward. Press down through your palms, lift up your chest. And then walk yourself up. Take your belt. And bring the belt around the big toe and little toe mound of your right foot. Hold on with your right hand. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Turn towards the left. Reach up with your left arm and exhale to the right. Good, good. And then inhale, come up. Take the belt into your left hand. Reach up with the right arm and exhale left. Come back up to the center. Switch the belt to the other foot. So big toe mound. So lift it up a little bit. 1, 2, get the big toe mound. There you go. Good. Good. Here. And then bring your right hand to your right hip. Turn towards the right. Reach up with the right arm. Exhale left. And then come back up. Switch the belt to your right hand. Reach up with the left arm and exhale to the right. And then come back up to the center. Set your belt aside. Hold on behind your knees and bring the soles of your feet together. Take your hands behind you and let your knees drop out to the sides. Good. Bring your feet to the floor, rock your knees from side to side. Good. And then take your left leg and bring your left shin. Bring your left shin parallel to the mat. So you can move it, so you want two things. You want your knee in line with your hip and your shin parallel to the front of your mat. And then take your right leg and bring your shin parallel to the short edge of your mat. So you're kind of in this running position. Perfect, Linda. Good. Good. Okay. Now, twist to the left. Come down onto your forearms, your palms, wherever you can go. And just pause here. Wow, Linda, that's great. And then come back up. Bring your legs back out to the front, rock the knees. And then switch sides. So bring the left shin parallel to the long edge of your mat. Bring the right shin parallel to the, or left shin parallel to the short edge of your mat. Good. And twist to the right. And come down as far as you can go. And then press yourself up. Take your legs out straight. Slide your slide your heels, not your hips. Slide your heels, tap the backs of your legs. And then come up onto hands and knees. I'm going to remove my blanket. So if you have blankets down, you can remove the blankets. And then with your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, let's start by pressing the hips back a little and round your back. And then come forward and lift your chest and press the hips back and round. And lift your chest and press the hips back, round. And lift your chest. And then come to a neutral spine. Take your right arm and left leg up. Keep your gaze at the mat. Draw your navel up and in. Reach your arm and leg away from one another. And then lower down. And then take your left arm and right leg up. And release. Right arm, left leg. And then lower your right arm, take your left leg out to the left side. Reach your left arm up. And then sweep the left arm down underneath the right. And inhale up. Sweep your arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. And sweep your arm down and under. And inhale, reach up. And then come back to table. Take your left arm and right leg up. And lower the left arm, take your right leg out to the right side. And then reach up with your right arm. Sweep the right arm down under the left. Inhale, reach up. Sweep the arm down and under. Inhale, reach up. Sweep your arm down and under. And inhale, reach up. Bring yourself back to table, round your back, and lift your chest. Press your hips back, come into extended child's pose. Walk over to your right thigh, stretch through the left arm and draw the left hip down towards your heel. The stretch on the left side of the body. This feels great to me. I don't know about anybody else. And then walk through the middle, go over to the other side, stretch through the right arm, draw the right hip down towards your heel, and pause. And then come back to the middle. Take your arms down by your sides. And then inhale, come to stand on your knees, reach your arms all the way up. And then exhale and fold forward. Inhale, reach up, stretch up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your arms down by your sides. Take your blocks. Step the left foot forward. Curl the toes on your right foot. Come up to a high runner's lunge. Good. Slide your hips back, straighten your right leg, and then bend your left knee. Bring your hands to your thigh. Go slowly. Bring your hands to your thigh, and then reach your arms up. It's challenging, it's hard. Good. Bring your hands to your blocks. Lower your right knee, and then step the left foot back. Step your right foot forward. Press down into your blocks to lift up your chest and slide your hips back. Straighten your right leg. And then come forward. Curl the toes on the left foot. Come up to a high runner's lunge. So move slowly. Keep your eyes focused on one spot. It will help. And then bring your hands to your thigh. And then when you're ready, take your arms up. Crescent lunge. Bring your hands forward. Step your back foot forward. Bring your blocks out in front of your feet. Bring your hips over your ankles, your hands underneath your shoulders. Bend and straighten your knees. And then release your hands from your blocks. Hold on to opposite elbows. Put a little bend in your knees and rock from side to side. And ragdoll. And then press your feet down into the floor. Keep your arms crossed or folded. And then inhale, come all the way up. Reach your arms up overhead. And then exhale left. Inhale center. Exhale right. And inhale center. Exhale left. And center. Exhale right. And center. And now keep the arms where they are. Keep your hips facing forward. And twist your upper body towards the right. Come back to the middle. Twist the upper body left. Come back to the middle. Release your arms. Bend your knees. Roll your shoulders. Inhale up and exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Remember, we're quiet here. Inhale the shoulders up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. And exhale. Reach your arms up. Fold forward. Inhale up halfway with your hands on your shins. Exhale and lower down. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the floor. Step your feet back for downward facing dog. Good. Good. Glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Step your left foot forward. Bring your right foot in so that you can lower your heel onto the mat. So move slowly here, going from low to high can be a little bit dizzying. So inhale, come up, either hands to the thigh or all the way up for warrior one. Hinge forward over your thigh. Inhale and reach up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Let your ribs rest on your thigh. Interlace your hands behind you and reach your knuckles up towards the ceiling. You can leave your hands at your thighs, at your backside, if you have a shoulder issue, and just reach your fingertips towards the wall. And then release your arms, bring your hands to the floor, step the right foot forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, lower down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, lower. Bend your knees, bring your hands to the mat. Step your feet back for downward dog. Good. Good. Karen, you can bring your feet together a little bit. It's just about hip distance. There you go. And then glide forward to plank. Press back for downward dog. Look forward to your hands. Step your right foot forward. Bring your left foot in so that you can bring your heel on the mat. Again, 2 steps or 1. So either bring your hands to your thigh or come all the way up for warrior one. As you exhale, hinge over your thigh. And then inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Bring your torso to your thigh. Interlace your hands. And you can either leave them resting here or take the arms up towards the ceiling. Release your arms, bring your hands to the floor, step the left foot forward to Uttanasana, and then inhale up halfway. Exhale, lower down. Inhale all the way up, and exhale your arms down by your sides. And then come to the middle of your mat. And bring your hands to your hips. Find a focal point. Fix your gaze. Press down into the left big toe and big toe mound. Take your right foot either to your ankle, to your calf, or if it's in your practice, you can come all the way up into your thigh. Wherever you are, turn your thigh slightly forward and down. To square your hips or to level your hips. Don't look at me. And reach your arms up. Good. Exhale your arms down. Release the leg. Bring your hands to your hips. Press into the big toe and big toe mound on your right foot. And then bring the left foot either to the ankle, your calf, or again, if it's in your practice, bring it up into your thigh. And then when you're ready, you can take your arms up. And then release your arms and release your leg. Take your feet as about hip distance apart. Just make some circles with your hips. And then go the other way. And then let's come up to the top of the mat. Reach your arms up. Fold forward. And step your feet back to come down onto your hands and knees. And you can either cross your ankles and roll back or just slide to one hip. But either way, come down to sit. However you get there, it doesn't really matter.
All right,
Just
well,
bring
I know
yourself
to do it.
down. Do it however works best for you. Have one block close by. And then scoot down a little bit. Bring your knees into your chest as you roll down onto the mat. Rock your knees in and out. Keep your knees hugged in and rock from side to side. And then take your block and bring the block to its lowest level. Lift your hips and slide the block underneath your hips. And you can hold on to the edges of your mat. Slide the right leg down onto the mat to open up the front of your right hip. And then bring the right leg back and slide the left leg out. And then bring the left leg back. And you can try one at a time again if you want, or try taking both legs out at the same time to stretch the front of your legs. And then bring the knees back, feet flat to the floor. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And then reach the legs up. So adjust the block as you need to, if you have to bring your legs down, of course. Just adjust the block, however. And just bring your awareness to your feet. Notice the bones in your feet that go from your toes up towards your ankle. And then feel the blood flow reverse from your feet into your shins, your calves, your thighs, your hips. And notice the fullness you feel in the belly while the blood sits here until we reverse direction again. And then bend your knees. Bring your feet to the floor. And once again, bring your awareness to your feet. Feel the blood move from the belly, down your thighs, down the legs, through the ankles, back up to the tips of your toes. You can actually feel the difference. So the different sensation in your feet. And now press your feet into the floor. Lift up your hips. Slide the block away and then slowly bring your hips down onto the mat. And extend your legs. Reach with your arms one last time. And then exhale, bring your arms down by your sides. You can prepare for Shavasana. While you rest here on your mat, allow the muscles to release and let go. Let your entire body be heavy. Allow the force of gravity to gently draw you down and keep you anchored to the earth. Now you can begin to bring your bring movement back into your bodies. Take a deep breath in and out. Bring your knees in towards your chest. And then mindfully turn to your right side. Pause there for a moment. And take a long, slow, deep breath in. A long, slow, complete breath out. And come up to sit in Sukhasana for a moment. And then bring your hands to the center of your chest and lower your head, reminding us to surrender the mind to the wisdom that resides in the heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May the longtime sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way home. Namaste.